So it does feel a little bit cold. Kind of late getting out here this morning. They're all complaining. But they all look okay. Good morning, goats. So last night I actually separated Nutmeg and Chia, and I'm going to get them started on being milked so I can bottle feed the kids. Let me get this to sit up. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if they remember the milk left. Nobody's gonna be crazy, okay? Nobody's gonna be crazy. Hey ladies, up on the stand. So I'll probably put the light on the sugar stand. I will grab them some feed. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Pancake and pals. So I'm going to shave up her udder. She hasn't been milked yet this year, and milk her and see if we can bottle feed these kids. Are you gonna be good, Chi-Chi? Are you gonna be crazy? I hope that you're going to be good. Sorry. Morning, Nishy Banana. Good. Tastes like the bunny. So I don't think Chia is going to stand for milking very well. Good morning, Nishu. Good morning, bass fishing. Are you drinking coffee? I brought my coffee out, so I need to finish it. Do you want me to go ahead and do what? Do you want me to go ahead and do that? So Willow is going to shade Nutmeg. Both of these does unfortunately do not have nice udders. They're not pretty to look at. They are productive. You can see Chia is very, very full this morning. And really, I feel like right now, her condition, her body condition, she could probably stand to gain a few pounds. Hi, Jacinto. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Hi, Bob. Bob, are you running? So, if you want to see her full, she's pretty full. And when I say this is not a nice udder to look at, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see how the height of the udder is right here? This is low. The attachments are not great. The arch is not very wide, and the udder itself is kind of slung forward. Also, when you look at the relation to the hocks, it's hanging a bit low. And that's because of the rear udder height. So that's why you want to see a higher rear udder so you can get more capacity there without the udder being down by the hocks. You don't want the goats to kick when they're walking or moving. Speaking of kicking, she's probably going to kick me a lot. She hasn't been milked in quite a while. And it's been probably since last year. No, Chia, come right here. Chia, Chia. I'm just milking one-handed right now because I feel like if I do two hands, she is gonna kick. No, Chia. You're okay. Stop. Calm down. Calm down. After a few days, she'll get used to it. Chia. Chia. bring back the milk for her kids because I'm not really getting anything on this side. And now I just remember she's notorious for that. I think she was like, the shave this morning plus the milking is just too much to handle. Now you know why I appreciate Pancake's very calm demeanor. Oh, you're kicking us out. Okay, so she did not let very much down. What I actually think I'm gonna do, hi email, hi Ram, is I'm gonna let her little dough kid out to drink off of her. The little dough kid is a bit smaller than her brothers, and it's Frosty. Frosty already drinks the bottle pretty well, so I think I am going to work on more trying to get the butt kids to drink the bottle. All three of them are starting to eat grain. Again, they were separated from Chia last night, so I'm gonna bring Frosty in. Do you recognize Frosty? Yes, Frosty is your baby. Chia, calm down. Okay, Frosty, wait 1 second. Close this before the brothers come out. Yeah. So I didn't milk Chia out completely. She was withholding milk. And she's now feeding her dough kid, which is the dough that I'm worried about not gaining as much weight. Good morning, Arda. Hello. So Willow will probably try to bottle feed the babies, and I only have maybe a cup and a quarter from her. So she wasn't all the way empty. There's no way she's feeding triplets on a cup and a quarter. But like I said, she's terrible about holding back milk for her babies. So honestly, I think Mocha is gonna try to drink every bit of this because he is running around obsessed with getting some milk. But these are the two bucklings down here that I'm trying to get to drink the bottle. This black one and this black one. So I'm gonna also milk Nutmeg out. We're gonna see if this brother is ready to accept the bottle. Oh, yeah. There we go. See? Good job, buddy. He was ready to take it. Good job. You're so smart. So the reason I'm trying to get him on the bottle is because she did have triplets. She has never been a huge producer. I'm worried the dough isn't growing enough, so I'll probably send these two bucklings to 4-H homes as bottle bucklings. But to do that, they need to be trained on a bottle. You drank some, didn't you? And they're already starting to nibble feed. They're gonna be 3 weeks old on Sunday. And I've tried the bottle a couple times, so this isn't his first bottle experience. But they have to be kind of hungry before you give them a bottle experience. Otherwise, they're just gonna be like, no. Get this rubber thing out of my mouth. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, we're not gonna chew the nipple. You have to suck. He's like chewing it on the side of his mouth. You don't want that? Are you kidding? So, I don't know if it's gonna be successful. He's pretty hungry, but he is chewing the nipple. We will put him back with Chia after this so he can drink the rest off of her that Frosty didn't drink. Actually, do you care to grab Frosty and I'll offer this to her?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, are you kidding me? Brother. You hate the bottle. Why do you hate it? You're so cute. Your little face. Brother, you are so loud. They both tried it out. gonna try Frosty. I'm gonna rinse out the bucket because Chia ended up getting.
Good job, Frosty. She already drank a little bit, so she might be kind of full. Look how cute you are.
I know, Mocha, you are so hungry. You're the hungriest guy.
Are you already full?
Can you
want
take it
any
up
more?
here, okay?
Good morning, Pancake.
Mocha, oh, this is up here. Can you give the rest to Mocha?
I mean, it's pretty big.
So the really good thing about having tested all of these doughs for CAE, good morning, Mulberry Branch. You can see my milk training is not going well. Gwen still will not take a bottle well, even in milk test day. Avisha's girls just started taking the bottle really well. 9 weeks! Oh my gosh, I can't wait 9 weeks. Yes, we actually have, so that's my mom, Gloria, right there. And we have 5 doughs due next week between Monday and Saturday. So unless they all go over like Sage, we'll have a lot of babies. Good morning, Nancy. Thanks for all the cheerful emoji. I'm not sure how to say your name. Mamak328, so cute. Thank you. Good morning. Lily. Oh, thank you. Good morning. So I'm gonna milk Pancake. So you can see Mocha's drinking the rest of Chia's milk anyway. You better get as much sleep and rest this week. I don't know why they're all bred at the same time. I'm blaming Willow.
They're all going to eat at the same time.
So I didn't do Nutmeg yet, but Pancake's gonna be super fast, so that's why I just went ahead and did her. Nutmeg. No, Nutmeg is having a fit.
Make milk and Frosty. Okay. Frosty, might wipe mom and try to get a
Can
drink.
you wipe the hair off her udder with this towel?
Yeah.
Are you gonna feed Nutmeg? Is that what you're having today?
No, she's got both. These whole this tower, that tower. Okay, I'll just start with this one.
So you can see Miss Pancake did not kick me one time. I do appreciate that. You're such a sweet girl. So although she did not love her baby this year, she has very nice milk stand manners. It's a mama, yeah. Oh, okay, mama just spelled different. Mama K328, thank you for that. Yeah, Mocha drank the rest of Chia's milk. And now I think he's going to be drinking Pancake's milk too. Mocha's been very, very hungry. Mocha loves to eat. I always try to get like some of the milk foam in there. Pancake's got very fatty milk. So you can see, she was almost 2 cups. So I don't think Mocha is gonna drink all of this.
No.
Because he barely drank how many ounces?
It was about half a bottle.
So we've been offering it to Sage's doughs once everyone else has had their milk. They're super tiny, so they don't drink a lot, but I would like for them to learn how to drink a bottle. It's always helpful in case you need to separate doughs. So right now we have 9 kids. After next week, I don't know how many kids we'll have. Trying to get more of that milk foam in the milk. And I spilled some. Okay, Pancake. So Pancake just had a single, so she's not producing a whole lot, but that's still 13 ounces. Yes, it is. I think she's got a really high butter fat, so it does seem really creamy. I'm not sure if I've tested her milk. I would like to send in samples for all of them. Okay guys, so now we're gonna try Nutmeg, and Nutmeg is probably going to kick me. Are you gonna kick me, Nutmeg? Are you gonna be nice? I've had Nutmeg the longest, so she really has no excuse. And I have no excuse either, but it is what it is. Okay, so I don't know if a lot of you follow dairy goat herds. A lot of times you'll see a mammary system that appraises excellent or very good. This is a nicely producing mammary system, but it appraised fair. So this is not a beautiful mammary system to show or to look at. If you look at the height of the rear udder, it's several inches below the vulva there. So there's too much of a space there. There's very little arch to the rear udder. If you brought Easy out here, you would see an arch that goes from here to here. And Nutmeg, hi Pancake, Nutmeg is a little bit hockey, so she's getting some rubbing on the sides of her mammary system from her hocks. And then when you look at the teats, you can't even see the teats from behind. The teats should be right here. They're not, they're slung forward. This is not a pleasant mammary system to milk. If you look at the fore udder, she actually does have a really nice attachment to the fore udder here, but it's because of the rear udder isn't holding the udder back and up. That this is actually a fair mammary system when it came to linear appraisals. And then if you also look at the floor of the udder, do you see where the hocks are? The floor of the udder is even with the hocks. Now with a doe that had a really nice high, wide, snugly attached rear udder, you would see this udder pulled all the way up. So Nutmeg was not blessed with the udder genes. I did not breed her, I bought her. And I've kept her because she has a really lovely personality. But the best thing about her is general appearance. When you came to the rump, which is kind of rare with Nigerians, you don't often see excellent rumps. Her rump was appraised excellent, and it's because mostly of the width of the rump. You see how wide this is? I can barely stretch my hand from thurl to thurl. And then you also see how flat she is from thurl to thurl. She also appraised excellent in back, and it's because you see how level she is over the loin right here. She's also really wide over the loin. So anyway, if you are not interested in dairy goat conformation, sorry you had to hear that. I just thought, you know, all the time you see excellent mammaries, you see beautiful mammaries. This is a fair mammary, but she's still productive. She's able to feed and raise her kid. Her kid is the biggest kid out there, even though he's not the oldest. He's really fat and sassy. She shows really nicely in that she walks really well. She stands really well. Oh, Nutmeg.
Waiting on.
She's already in a bad mood from waiting, so we're not going to milk her out all the way. We're just going to milk her out some of the way. And again, she's going back into her kid. And the main thing with that rear udder height is that though the udder is so low, there's hardly any room to put the milk bucket. doing this right now. I am so sorry. Tomorrow you won't get shaved and it won't be so long. No. One thing I do like about her memory system is that the teats are a really nice shape and the milk comes out easily. And when you look at the medial suspensory ligament, it's doing its job. It's holding the udder up high enough. Even though it's not as high as I would like, it is still holding it up. She would have what you consider a pendulous udder, which is a defect varying in severity from mild to severe. I know, baby. You're done. You want to see your baby? You want to see your son? Nutmeg absolutely loves her baby. Yeah. Last year she had a single buck kid. This year she had a single buck kid. Yeah, good morning, GE logos. It's too much to clean up after you. I agree. So right now we have a full bottle. So let's see if any of the babies want some milk. And again, I am giving Dam's milk to different kids because we've tested our herd. All of the goats are free from CAE. I know that none of the kids are going to get sick from drinking Nutmeg's milk or Chia's milk or Pancake's milk. Good morning, sisters. So these boards are on the floor because the babies are squeezing underneath. So William put that there. He thought that that would help, but the babies just knock it down. So these are the little girls that I've been offering the bottle to. You can see them trying to drink from Sage. They're both pretty small. I was kind of worried because I ended up giving Sage a shot of steroid because she seemed like her labor was progressing kind of slowly. And right now, look, she's a little lopsided. So she'll need to go on the stand to be evened up. BB, do you want to try this? Hey Willow, are you busy? No. Do you feel like bottle feeding Sage or Sage's baby?
Yeah.
Who are you? Is this Pepper?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashley, Willow took, I don't know if you're still on here, Ashley took the name suggestion you typed, and this one is Basil. And these are from the Spice line. So they're Spice Girls. Any other 90s millennials will remember them. Okay, are you going to try to feed her?
Yeah.
Let's see. William named this one Pepper. Okay, Nutmeg. No, Nutmeg's acting like a buck.
I sometimes like to stick them under Sage.
Do you want me to try to do it? Or have you done it before?
I did it yesterday.
Okay, so.
This one just doesn't really like the bottle. You should drink it, okay?
So she's doing pretty well. Now, if you look how small this little doe is, she's like 3 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. So she's not going to drink a lot. Her stomach's probably very tiny. Hi, Dave. Good morning. Okay, so we're having an issue with Nutmeg pretending to be a buck. Ma'am, you just got milked. You are not a buck. She's chasing Sassy because, yeah, Sassy was supposed to be pregnant, but she actually went back into heat yesterday. So, Ashley, I don't know if you remember ultrasounding her, and we said, and then I ultrasounded her again, and I only saw one. I don't know if that was just her insides, but she was back in heat. And so last year she kidded on July 3rd. If she got bred yesterday, she's kidding on June 29th. So we're gonna have summer babies again. Hi Mushroom, good morning. I know, it's crazy here. Hi Max, GE logos. My cousin bought a Pelagui goat out of Pelagui. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. It's a goat in Spanish. Are they gonna make goat tacos? Are they breeding the goat? Yeah, I don't know why Sassy is not being cooperative. She's trying to steal this bottle.
Seriously?
She loves bottles. This is a 3-year-old doe addicted to bottles.
I gave her the rest of my music.
Willow's been feeding the addiction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really, I don't know much Spanish, so. Little baby, are you gonna drink? The rest of the goats are probably like, what are you doing out there? You're taking too long.
Oh, yeah. Let's let Sandra escape.
Did you try the other one?
No, not yet.
Okay, so what did she drink? She drank most of this gap here because it was all the way full.
Oh, okay.
Her stomach is probably the size of like, I don't know, a walnut or something. She's so tiny. Do you want to try Basil? Good morning, Basil. These babies are still wearing their sweaters. And so I wish I would have gotten a picture of it to show you guys, but this morning when I came in the nursery room, all of the babies except these two were in a big cuddle puddle over there on the heating pad. It was the cutest thing. You already had a bottle, sir. Pancake, are you recognizing your son? This is Pancake's son, who she did not accept him after she had him. She was sniffing him. I thought maybe she wanted to accept him. I'm sorry, baby. Your mama doesn't want you right now. I'll take you. You're cute. It means half sheep, half goat. Oh, that's exciting. Usually, usually I hear that being called a geep. So, Sassy.
Is she cool?
Sassy was separated from her kids last night because she was in heat yesterday, and she's already supposed to be bred. Did you guys knock down the stool? Come here, baby. Willow, where did the ramp go?
Well, I set it out.
Oh.
I just wanted it.
If you would like to see a beautiful mammary system, I will show you Sassy's.
Yeah.
She's full today. But if you remember, like I was talking about Nutmeg having the wonderful general appearance. Oh, Sassy does not have wonderful general appearance. Okay, you have straw in your tail. This mammary is not shaved, but that's a beautiful mammary system. Look how high. Look how well attached. If I lifted up her leg, you would see the attachments all underneath. Very little movement as she walks. Really nice smoothness of the fore udder. My favorite thing about this mammary system is the shape, the size, the length of teats. So she's not even standing up straight, and you can see the floor of the udder is really high above the hocks. Remember, Nutmeg's was down here by her hocks. So yes, that's why I bought her. I have 3 daughters from her. I bred her to a buck that has really great general appearance. So hopefully the daughters got the mammary system traits from this doe, and also the general appearance from the sire side. I know, 7 months, and it's beautiful. And even empty, it looks really beautiful. So, Mulberry Branch Farm actually bought, what is it, her half-sister? I think they share the same, is it the same sire? Anyway, a really close relative of Sassy. So, that doe has a very impressive pedigree. So I am so excited to see that doe freshen. Good morning, Taffy. Taffy is one of, I think, our flashiest kids. And look at this pink nose. Did you guys try the bottle? Who's jumping on me, Mr. Mocha? If you get a bottle baby, you will have a best friend for life. Willow, one taffy to try the bottle, please.
Oh, okay.
Look how cute she is.
She's so cute. I have a
You're
little
so
face.
sweet. Your little pink nose. Uh-oh. Mr. Mocha, the Mocha Master. He wants another drink, Willow. This is a bottle drinker pro.
Look how fast he is.
You are so fast, Mocha. I got Sassy on the stand. I was going to milk her out.
Yeah. Here, you can sit. Yeah, if you want.
Do you want the bottle? Did Basil like the bottle?
Basil loved the bottle.
Basil, do you want another drink? She's like, seriously, I'm right here. You're giving the bottle back to Mocha?
Mocha, I thought you drank the bottle earlier.
Look how cute these new babies are. Basil and Pepper. We had a Pepper growing up, and Pepper was the herd queen.
Aww.
Go Basil! What day was Basil born? Basil was born Sunday, so these kids are almost 3 days old. Tonight, at like 10 o'clock, they'll be 3 days. Taffy, you're gonna wait your turn because Mocha has an endless pit for a stomach. I think really he just gets jealous when he sees other babies drinking the bottle because he will like gorge himself on milk.
Alright, I think you're full.
Pancake, your son is a glutton.
Get Pancake.
Hello. We don't judge. That's body capacity. She is carrying no excess weight. Okay. Taffy, are you going to drink the bottle?
Take the bottle.
Taffy. Here, let me hold the bottle. You get her mouth open.
Yeah.
Once they taste the milk, they're like, yeah, Mocha! Mocha butted the bottle.
Buddy!
We're going to have to stand up. He's being too controlling.
Stop.
He's like, I know what to do.
I know. Daddy's trying to.
Mocha, we all know that you can drink the bottle.
Right. Stop moving.
Okay, wait a sec. He's not even drinking it. You have to hold him back. He pushes his whole body against it. I bet he has drank like 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Because we milk 3 goats,
Yeah,
and he's the
those-
only one that's drank a substantial amount. You're out of control.
Good job, Taffy.
Sometimes if you cover their eyes, they'll drink better because they're used to being up under the dam where it's dark. They have to close their eyes because of the hair. Okay, Mocha is sabotaging.
Good job.
Fine, just go ahead and drink it. You're not even drinking it. You're just pushing my hand. Do you want to try Snickers?
Yeah, I wanted to give
Look at this. Frosty. She's like, no, that's covered in other goat spit. Are you out of feed? I know, Sass. Babies, excuse me. You have feed. She really loves the beet pulp. Licorice. You have feed in the other room that is the exact same. Good morning, Karen. Hope you're doing well. It's cold again here. Feels cold. Feels like 19 outside. Snickers! Snickers tried to do a big jump onto the milk stand, but not successful. Licorice or Chia. When you were up here, you wouldn't even eat. No. Come here and eat. Well, I'm closing the door because Chia and Licorice are trying to steal Sassy too. Here, Sass, let me watch this. kids, but those teats are the easiest teats to milk in this whole herd, I think.
I thought there was a lot of corn in here.
Where's the spray?
Up here.
Oh, you got the squeaky one now.
I know, I was gonna feed her some more.
Is that cold? So she's not shaved, but very easy to milk. Very good girl. Good girl, Sass. So she likes using the ramp. I might actually have to break out the milk machine. For some of the does with smaller teats and like Nutmeg with the low-hanging teats, the milk machine might be faster, even with having to clean it afterwards. 74. Jealous. We'll hit the pool. Banwari, good morning. Renee, Josh. Did I succeed? I'm not sure what I did. I milked this dough. It's very easy. I don't know if Willow, maybe the bottle, I don't know if Willow was successful. How many ounces are gone? Because I think Mocha drank most of it. Little baby, you need extra milk. Look how tiny you are.
Ew.
You're the tiniest baby. Here comes big brother baby. Do you want to try the bottle again? He wouldn't drink for me.
Seriously?
So another issue that you run into when you're using milk straight from the dam is that after it starts to cool down, they don't want to try it. Usually I get the milk up to 105 and they like it at that temperature. So now he drank a little bit.
Yeah. Good job, Daddy.
Did you try Snickers?
I know.
Snickers was trying to jump up on the milk stand, but she's not big enough.
Oh.
There you are. Are you fighting? Are you fighting Frosty? Goodness, Snickers. Bottle feeding goats. Licorice. Did you throw that on the ground? Very common in dairy goat herds,
Are you guys all ready to be fed?
especially for people sharing milk.
Goats out there are getting so angry.
Yes, they are. Snickers. At least try it. Good morning, Banwari. Hello. Not sure if I'm saying your name right. Banwari? Banwari?
Right, Snickers.
This is like, no, that has other goat spit on it. I don't want to try it.
Seriously?
Snickers has like the tiniest little face.
I know.
Why is your face so small? You are so cute. She has leg warmers on her back legs. We've had 2 sets of twin does in a row. Licorice had twin does last Tuesday, so that means now Snickers is a week old. And then Sunday, Sage had a set of twin does, and they both have the same dad. So if Cuddles is going to have a bunch of does, he's going to get a lot of use this year. And actually, we had bred Sassy to Maverick when we thought that she was pregnant. But after she went back in heat, we bred her to Cuddles. Last year she had 3 does, and that was with Goose, but I've been trying not to repeat breedings until I see what the kids look like when they freshen, so we're not repeating the Goose breeding yet, although I'll probably keep Goose and repeat it in the future. Is this on, Willow?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I can plug it in.
I thought it was.
Oh, did you keep stuff?
No.
Oh.
Hey, Sassy.
Okay.
Other goats are probably hating us right now. So we've been just giving them hay at night, but I feel like we need to go back to giving them feed. And it's because of their behavior. They're getting so crazy and nutty at night when I'm giving them hay, because the goats that are in here that are making milk are getting feed, and they hear it and they lose their minds trying to get out. Guys, you realize the same feed is all over this room. I think we're gonna have to maybe give them a little bit of feed. That way they are not trying to push me down when I open the gate. Because that is getting very old very fast. Bless you. Mocha. Look, Mocha's back in the corner in the darkness, eating the grain. After he just drank all of that milk. I noticed that. I need to milk her out. You can put her on the stand. We'll go ahead and shave her now anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know why Sage is lopsided. She actually was a little bit lopsided before she kidded. At first I thought maybe one of the other babies had stolen some milk. But now that she has a set of twins, I don't know why the sides are not staying the same. Did you guys knock this door off the hinges? Good morning. These are Sassy's doe kids. Where's Blue? Blue? Hey Willow, have you seen Blue? She was out here with the Sassy kids. Have you seen Blue? Did she jump back out?
She did.
Blue.
Oh my God.
Blue was in here last night. Now she's in there. She was very naughty and jumped over. She probably jumped over on the table. Yes, before she was jumping over, there's like a workbench there, jumping over. Yes, they are jumpers. And really, for how small they are, they're terrible jumpers. It's deceiving because you think this goat's so short, it's not going to jump very high, but they do. We went to the national show and we ended up having to build like a prison cell for time because she would not stay in the pen. It was like a small solitary confinement pen within our other pen of goats, so she wasn't by herself. With another panel on top and then netting all the way around. It was terrible. They were calling over the intercom because she kept jumping out. Hello, can you hand me the bucket of feed? Are you guilty of jumping? Yes, you are. See if your pans are clean. Excuse me. Chocolate chip is due in 4 days. So we'll see if these babies have blue eyes. She has blue eyes. Pancake had kids with blue eyes one time and then never again. So I don't know why not. Typically blue-eyed kids, people really like them for bucks especially. Okie dokie. Hi Hazel. Hazel's looking really big this morning. She's also due this week. I think she's due in 6 days. So good morning, Old Pecan Homestead. Hariz, my big goats don't really jump. I mean, they can, but they never really had a problem with them getting out of pens. I don't know what it is about the Nigerians. They love to jump. As a kid, I had Oberhausleys and Nubians, and I feel like they did not jump as much as these tiny guys. I don't know why it is. Hey, Willow, can you hand me the feed bucket? Can you hand me the feed? Willow's in their shaving stage, and I think she was crouched down. Whoa. Thank you.
And
You guys are on my foot. Okay. Okie dokie. Blue, are they being grouchy? Here, you can come out and eat. Come on. Bluey, go. Oh, did you want to go too, Moon? Midnight? Go. Right when they stand right in the doorway. Hi, Groans Family Farm. I do have some really wide ones. So I think, hopefully she has at least twins. Not a fan of the single kid that's huge and difficult to be born. So chocolate chips due on the 9th. She's got her udder coming in. Not really super full. And this is a line breeding. So I'm really excited about that. I don't believe Cookie is pregnant. I tried to pen breed her. I'm really not sure what's going on with her. She will be 3 years old, so I'm worried that she might be sterile. Hazel's due this week. She had triplets last year, so I would not be surprised if she's had triplets this year. She's quite full. You often find her by herself doing her own thing. She doesn't participate with her about 50% of the time. I think Oberhausleys can be a little strange. They're beautiful though. I absolutely love the chamoisé color. If I didn't have Nigerians, I think I would have Obes. Miss Bernicia is due on the 11th. I actually just bought her in May. Hi, Groans Family Farm. I am in Indiana, but I'm down by Cincinnati. Not too far from the state line. So Cincinnati is actually my closest city. I raised Nigerian doors here. I got, well, right now with kids, there's over 50, but of course, you know, the kids are tiny and they're not all saying. We're actually hosting our first ADGA show this May with Mulberry Branch. She's my sister-in-law and she's not too far from me. So I don't know if you're in the area, but if you do and you show dairy goats, come out and join our show. So Bernicia, I think, had quadruplets last year. So I'm excited to see what she has this year. It's a hairy udder, but she has a beautiful mammary system. She probably has the best udder texture in this whole herd. It's very easy to milk. The milk expresses so easily. And then this is my big Easy. Her name is 'cause I'm easy, but she had triplets the last 2 years, so I'm thinking maybe triplets again. I currently have 2 easy daughters and 2 easy sons. I have 9 easy granddaughters. She's the only doe in the herd that has reached official champion status, according to ADGA, even though it has not been added in with the paperwork fiasco. Hopefully soon, because that was That was in 2023. Right now, I think they're processing wins. Do not buy easy. Processing wins up through 2021. Willow, Easy really wants out. So she does have multiples, but she's not due till March 25th. So when we ultrasounded her, I think it looked like 3. So Miss Tiny is due on February 20th, this black doe. She had triplets last year. In the past, she's historically had a ton of bucks. Overall, she's had 9 bucks. Let's see, 3 sets of twin bucks. That's 6. And then a single buck doe twin combo. That's 7. Last year she had triplets with 2 bucks. So 9 bucks and 2 does in her lifetime of kidding. Oh, Tiny, you just love to throw the bucks. Oh, did they push that open, Willow, or did you let them out? Well, Willow's not here. They must have pushed it open. Hence why we have latches on both sides. This is Lulu. She's an Easy daughter. Last year she did have a doe. Her sister and mom had only bucks. Easy had triplet bucks. Revy had a single buck kid. Do what? Yes, but they're gonna open it. Minnie is also due this week. She had triplets last year. She had 2 does and a buck. Those 2 little black does were hers. So I'm really hoping that she has another doe kid. The unfortunate thing about Minnie is that her udder is unfortunately lopsided. One teat is blown. Although it did still appraise very good if you have your goat appraised and their udder is uneven on the sides. If one side is less than 50% of the other side, then they only appraise the full side. So the appraisal was off of the side that was full that year. Of course, that was in 2023. We did not get appraised last year. Hi, Cookie baby. Cookie has the thickest hair of any goat here. Feels like a sheep. Here's the vulture. So all of the snow finally melted, and I was hoping that they'd be out a little more. I have not seen them go out a lot. Miss Patch, why are you up here? Miss Patch is normally a house cat. Why are you up in the loft? What? Did you come up here to see the views? You're so pretty. She's actually a really good mouser. Hey Willow, guess who's up in the loft? No, it's Patches. Patches is never in the loft. So why are you up here? I don't know why she's up here. Did you run away from the goats? This Patch is very chunky, but still able to catch mice. It has not slowed her down. Willow, why is your cat up here? This is Willow's house cat. She goes out some, but...
Mary's in here too.
What? The girl cats have taken over the loft. Oh, Miss Mary, good morning.
She looks so cozy.
She has a little nest. I think it's because we started putting the food up here for Garfield. So we have an orange cat that randomly shows up and stays in the loft, and we call him Garfield. So we put food up here for him. I guess he's a stray because he looks like he's intact. But he only shows up like a couple times a year. Every time I think I'm gonna be able to go get him fixed, he disappears again. But I think the girl cats have found out that we keep food up in the loft. So Miss Mary is up here eating. Mom, did you see Miss Mary? So Miss Mary was actually living at my mom's house. And she just kind of showed up with a little baby kitten, one kitten that was in the flower bed. So she came here to be a barn cat with her kitten, and I don't think her kitten has ever caught a mouse, but Mary catches a lot of mice. Sometimes they do come inside for soft food. Did you guys knock down the ladder? Ice Age. I saw the rabbit a second ago. Good morning, Miss Batch. Has she ever been up here?
I think at least once.
She's probably gonna love being up here.
Yeah. All the cats like being up in the loft. I think they're all eating the straw. Ready. She's so happy.
Is she purring?
Yeah.
Oh. Miss Patch is very moody.
Her basket.
Oh no, but so Miss Patch is a house cat. She comes outside sometimes. But she has one pink basket that if she is like being crazy and pokey and not letting you hold her, if you bring the basket in, she instantly calms down and sits in it and starts purring. The basket
Like
is shaped.
immediately.
Yeah, she loves the basket. The basket is shaped like a jelly bean, so I always tell Willow to bring her the jelly bean basket. Like, Patches is really soft, so I love holding her, but she normally doesn't like to be held. She's very moody. Okay, are you guys ready for hay? I feel like we're missing a lot of goats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So normally there's 32 goats in this pen. We've had 4 does that have kids.
I think they'll go ahead and get blue
So
out.
there's 11 out. And 7 that don't have kids that are just out probably eating. Oh, Nutmeg's in here.
Yeah, she's out there.
Nutmeg's currently, that's my junior buck pen. So I have a pen of senior bucks. I have a pen of junior bucks that also, Willow, look at Patches.
Oh my gosh. She has gone up there before.
She's crossing the hay elevator. Patches?
She'll like to sit up there on the ledge.
I don't know if you see her on the other wall. The cats act like this is like their personal aerial walkway. The turkeys also sit on it.
Yeah. When was Nutmeg's puppy born?
It'll be 3 weeks on Friday.
It's always exactly 3 weeks.
I know. Nutmeg always starts going back into heat like 3 weeks after she kids, and it drives me crazy. Because it's usually this behavior.
Yeah. Let me go ahead.
I don't even know if she's seen her baby this morning. There's Mr. Cuddles. Can you spread half of that to the other side?
Yeah.
I'll throw down some grass. So they're currently rotten. They're getting alfalfa in the morning and night. But then I usually top it off with grass. This is just first cutting grass hay. The alfalfa is fourth cutting alfalfa, so it's double the price of the grass hay. But they love it. It's like candy. Okay, guys, watch out. Heads up. Sorry, Bean. Okay, one more block. Watch out. Well, I'm going to throw this down for the bucklings.
Okay.
I'll just throw it in the barrel. Did you end up milking Sage or just shaving her?
I only shaved her.
Oh, okay. I'll milk out the full side. Mary, where you going? This is for the senior bucks. So I guess the weather's going to be getting colder again. I guess I have to plug the heated buckets back in. I've been filling a tank right outside their door. It is easier because it's right outside. It doesn't get as dirty. And it's bigger so they don't knock it down or empty it as quickly. Can I help you, ma'am? Why are you up here? Can see the minerals spilled out. Oh well. Good morning. See what? What? Cuddles. Uh-oh.
He didn't have to Nutmeg though.
Cuddles is my new junior buck. I bought him last spring. He came from Illinois. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mushroom. Thank you for popping in this morning and saying hi. Hi, Pavel. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right. From Russia, Moscow. Hope you're doing well. I'm guessing it's not morning there. It's 10 a.m. Eastern time here. But maybe it's evening there or afternoon. So I'm gonna top off their straw. I typically go around and cover all the soiled areas at least once a day now that especially since we've shaved udders. You don't want the exposed skin to be on any soiled area. Since it can open them up to staph infections. Hey, Mr. Mocha. Hi, Burp Hemp Goat Farm. Whoa, that was not nice. So I've had this herd of Nigerian dwarfs for 5 years. As a kid, I showed dairy goats in 4-H. So I had them, I don't know, maybe 12 years, 10 to 12 years. Of course, I was a kid then. So we started out with 2 Nigerian dwarfs when my kids started 4-H because we only lived on an acre. And after some other purchases and lots of kids, we're now up over 50. But I will be moving along some of the older does. Well, senior does are not older. To maybe 4-H homes. A lot of the bucklings will be sold. Last year I had a lady buy 8 wethers for like a grazing type business. And then a lot of times they go to like 4-H homes or as pets. So we do a lot of showing in the summer, but I also do a lot of judging. This goat is pregnant, but she's not due till March 25th. So she is always my most anticipated kidding every year because Miss Easy appraised 90 in 2023. She was also the champion at the Indiana State Fair in the youth ring. So if a dairy goat wins its breed as grand champion, there has to be at least 10 milking does 3 times and 3 under at least 2 different judges. They do receive champion status, so Miss Easy has done that. Although she's only been showed 3 times. In the age doe class at the national show, she was 8th place. There was, how many age does? Like, never mind, it wasn't age doe, it was 5 to 6 year old class. I think there was at least 80.
80, yeah.
So we're very excited for her. I did not She did not come from my breeding. I actually bought her from Fairland Farm, which is in Indiana. And she looks like she's carrying multiples. The ultrasound looked like at least triplets. So she has 2 sons. One son that I used really heavily in fall of 2023. So I have a lot of his kids. And then the other son, I haven't used to breed anyone yet. Another son is at Mulberry Branch Farm. So I'm not sure. I think, Ashley, you used them on at least one doe. So excited to see those kids too. Good morning, munchkins. What are you doing? Hi, Pancakes, and they're scary and funny. They're only scary when they're hungry, right? These are all dwarf goats, so they're only scary in groups when they are hungry or angry. Well, this is my nursery pen. Kind of partitioned off an area with a blanket. Oh, there's 3 babies sleeping. Where's Snickers? Willow, where's Snickers? Taffy's in here.
Oh, she was just in here. Are you in the middle?
I'm in the corner.
I think she's in here.
So Pepper seems a little cold. There's a stall mat under the shavings and then straw on top of that. But I did have a heating pad in this corner. So I might put the heating pad back in. Pepper seems a little chilled.
Yeah, Snickers was shivering in there too a little bit.
Maybe we should bring the heating pad back in.
Yeah.
So I never want them to use their energy being cold. I mean, I don't want them to be like drastically hot cold.
This one right here.
Do what? Oh, on that side. Yeah, I can just move that over. I'm going to plug in the other heat lamp. I absolutely love these Premier One heat lamps. Good morning, Mocha.
So big.
Yes, Mocha looks like a big chunky meat goat. Oh, are you cold too, Taffy?
Yeah,
It is kind of cold today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 40 degrees, but I mean, it was really warm the other day.
Yeah. I really hate when we get those swings where it's,
Yeah.
I think it actually hit 70 the other day,
Oh my god.
which it actually broke the record here in the Cincinnati area for being the warmest day. So when you get the swings of temperature, I think it always kind of puts them at risk of getting pneumonia. I vaccinate all my goats for pneumonia, but these babies are not old enough to have been vaccinated yet. It's an intranasal vaccine, so a lot of times I'll do it at 2 weeks old. Snickers, why are you so itchy? You're so funny. Hi, Taffy. She still seems a little shivery. I think I'm gonna bring the heating pad in here. Why are you on the concrete, ma'am? Guys, can I slide the heating pad under you? I think I took the extension cord for this in there. No, never mind. I just hung it up. Mocha, can you get up? I know you're not cold, Mocha. You're the thickest hair. He's like a baby sheep. Okay. Here's the extension cord. I'm so glad that we have electric in the barn. I can't imagine Having January kids without electric. Okay guys, it's plugged in, so I can start snuggling up and getting warm. Mr. Mocha, onto the heating pad. No, you're not getting more bottles. You've already had enough milk. I'll put some feed in here you can nibble on. The heating pad usually takes a little bit to heat up. Taffy. Mocha's 10 days older than Taffy, and look how much bigger he is. He's very wide. Why are you so big? He's getting more ear control, so now he's kind of holding them up. They're less floppy than they were, but still very airplane-y. Man, why are you chewing straw? Mocha has such a long tail. He's like Pancake. Why is your tail so long, sir? Okay, you guys gonna move to the heating pad? I'm going to put the heating pad right under the lamps. I don't want to bake them. Excuse me. It's not really warm yet. It doesn't put off like a ton of heat. Usually it's you had to cover it to even feel the heat. A lot of times I'll throw like an old towel over it because it's kind of slippery too, especially for the newest babies. For these older kids, they're fine. The new babies usually slip and slide on it like it's the ice skating rink. I don't know where their moms went. Where are your moms? I guess they decided to go out and socialize with the other grown goats. Did Licorice and Sage go out with the main herd?
Oh no, they're in the middle.
Okay,
Right now.
they're in the middle. I think Mocha drank all of that milk and now he's like ready for a nap. Are you so sleepy, Mocha? Hey, Taffy. They're so soft. Are you gonna eat my phone? Mocha's stomping around like a little baby elephant. He's got the biggest feet. Look how big these feet are. Why are your feet so big? Could you maybe grab like a little blanket or towel out of the closet and I'll throw it over this heating pad? I'm checking out the heat lamp. You have to chew on everything.
This one something?
That's actually the one that came with it.
Ah.
It has like the little Velcro or the
That's
spandex
nice.
on the
Yeah,
sides.
the elastic to-
So I washed it after one of the kids, set of kids. Mocha, please.
Howdy.
Scoot.
You want to throw some
Taffy,
down
excuse me.
there? Okay.
This is the most interesting thing happening right now for them. Mocha.
I think you are. I'm only obsessed with you. Mocha.
Mocha, you're getting it all dirty. Your feet are dirty.
Happy.
I'm gonna move you onto the pad, little baby. There you go. You can lay back down. Okay. Now it's under the heat lamp. It's got a cover. They lay on this, they will be super toasty.
Well done.
It's funny too how they find it. Hi Sanjay, good morning. Taffy. Yes, these are new babies. They are anywhere from 2.5 weeks to 3 days. So all pretty young. Do you guys ever want a pet that is obsessed with you? Get a bottle baby. What are you chewing, Snickers? You guys checking out the heating pad? So, get so warm and toasty. Hi, Snickers. So Snickers and Taffy are from Licorice. So I try to keep the names kind of in themes with each damn line. So a lot of Nutmeg's daughters have been Spices, except for Cookies and Cream. She was kind of a one-off. Although she has never had kids, so I guess we didn't even have to worry about it. Right now, Sanjay, we have 51 goats. So there's too many. So then from Nutmeg, she had Sage, and then Sage has Basil and Pepper. So this is Pepper, and that's Basil. This is Taffy, and this is Snickers. Hi, Heather. Yes, I'm wearing a sweatshirt again. The babies are in sweaters. The newest babies. The older babies all graduated out of their sweaters. Are you saying hello, Snickers? Oh, the goat in the sweater. This is Pepper. She was born on Sunday night. So she'll be 3 days old tonight around 10 p.m. She's wearing her little blue sweater, even though she is a doe. She's pretty tiny and petite. This is Basil. She's over here snoozing in her tan sweater. And all the other babies got big enough where they didn't need the sweaters. On Monday, it was really warm. It was like 70 degrees, which broke records locally. So all the kids that were still wearing sweaters lost them. But now we're set for another cold freeze. It is February in Indiana, so of course lots of fluctuations. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? This little goat keeps doing the Fleeman response. If you see them pull their upper lip up, it's called the Fleeman response. All kinds of animals do it. Horses, goats. I don't know why she keeps doing it. Usually they do it if they smell something funny or taste something that they didn't like. Big stretch. So this doe is, let's see, a week old yesterday. And then she's 3 days old. And you see how much bigger Taffy is than Pepper. Taffy was a bigger kid. Pepper is pretty tiny. I don't know if we did get weights on them yet. I usually like to track their weights just to make sure that they're gaining. Every few days, you know, they should be more. I try to make sure that they are set up to hit about 20 pounds by the time they're 2 months old. So for Nigerian dwarfs, a lot of them, when they're born, are anywhere from 1 pound to... This year, Nutmeg's buckling was 6 pounds, so he's holding the record for the biggest kid. Sage's daughters were 1 week overdue, so they were pretty big for her. She was a first freshener, but they were both really good size, although this one's quite a bit smaller than her sister. And Snickers is smaller than Taffy. A lot of times in twins, you'll have one bigger and one smaller. If it's buck doe twins, of course, usually the buck's usually bigger. But I have had before where the buck is smaller, so not always. And then in triplets, a lot of times you'll have 2 bigger ones and a tiny one. It's kind of funny, they're not always like all the same size, even though they're all crowded in there together. Are you getting warm now? She was a little bit shivery before, so I was hoping she would lay down on the heating pad. And then I plugged in both heat lamps so that she would warm up a little. It was pretty warm yesterday, especially in the morning, then it kept getting colder and colder all night. And then today it's 30, but feels like 19, so it does feel pretty chilly. I did not wear my insulated boots, so my feet are pretty cold. Snickers, you're getting so friendly. Are you trying to find a spot to lay down? It's funny to watch newborn goats lay down. A lot of times they're not really sure how to do it. They just stretch out till they get down to the ground. See, now Basil looks cold. I don't know why she's over there on the concrete. I might just move her to the heating pad and see if she'll go back to sleep. I don't want them to like waste their energy being cold. Are you guys just eating the canvas on my coveralls? I hate to wake her up. She's so cute, but she looks like she's a little cold. I can't really tell if it's just the way she's breathing or if she's kind of shivery. Are you cold, Basil? Taffy, big stretch. These are all of our little doe kids except for Frosty. Frosty's not in here. Hi, Savannah. Good morning. This is Snickers. And we have Pepper and Taffy and Mocha. And over there is Basil. There's also 4 more kids, which are somewhere. Hi, Marky Mark. Are you staying warm? Did you make those chocolate fat bombs yesterday? that you were asking about? And if so, were they good? Should I make them? So on through our church, there was like a keto class. So a lot of us started eating more like keto foods, carnivore foods. So we've all been trying out new recipes. It's going well, Savannah. We got a little bit colder today, so I am so ready for spring. I have 5 goats due this week, so I'm not really looking forward to the, I'm sorry, not this week, next week. So I'm not looking forward to the sleepless nights. But new babies are always worth it. Same here. You must be in a cold area too then. You did. You had monk fruit handy, so I used it and they turned out pretty good. So I know you don't like the taste of a lot of artificial sweeteners. So does monk fruit not have like a bad aftertaste? Are you in the Midwest, Savannah? Is it kind of cold? Of course, I know a lot of areas of the country kind of got stuck in cold and snow, even down to Florida. Oh, the ice cube trays. You know, if you go to the baking section, they have those silicone ice cube trays. I actually have a silicone cupcake mat. Maybe I could use that. Or like even if you have cupcake cups, that might be easier to pop them out. Oh, you're in Florida. Is it cold? But you're still ready for spring. Oh, okay. Well, I know you guys don't get cold a lot, so it's probably like a big adjustment. You have to go get out your warm weather clothes. My husband was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida, right after we got married. He was in the Navy. And so I during Christmas, like I like to see like colder weather and snow, but in January and February, it was pretty nice most of the time. Like we didn't even wear our coats. We just would wear like a couple, like a sweatshirt. Yes, for Floridians, I would imagine it does feel cold. So monk fruit is less sweet than stevia, so it doesn't taste bitter. I think I might actually have some monk fruit sweetener. I'll have to remember that if I make it. Are you gonna lay down, ma'am? I keep watching to make sure that you lay down on the heating pad, but you're just standing there. Yes. I would love some warm weather right now. I feel like the winter for January has been really cold for us. And I don't know if it's because it's been especially cold or because I don't normally have kids due in January. So now I have to just constantly be checking to make sure they don't freeze to death. Luckily this year we were very fortunate. We were either present for the kiddings or I was out here right after when they were wet. The worst case was Licorice, and I wasn't expecting her to go. I came out that morning and saw a little pile out in the main pen. I didn't even separate her. And it was little Snickers. And I didn't even think she was alive. She wasn't even shivering. So I did tube feed her, and now she's so spunky. Oh, no, I'm actually in southeast Indiana, so down towards Cincinnati. Yeah, William is ready to get back to fishing. I think he would go ice fishing if there was like even somewhere that had thick ice around here. He loves to fish. He's been playing like fishing games in the meantime when he can't go actually fishing. Snickers and Tabby, you're so sweet. Oh, Pepper's trying to get a snuggle spot in. Look, she's trying to squeeze right in there. They're like kittens. You know how kittens will make a big puddle? Oh, Willow.
Yeah.
Look, the babies are all snuggled up with me.
Let me see. Oh my gosh.
But I think Basil is cold. She keeps shivering.
Basil, good my cuddle.
She's been asleep. She missed the heating pad update. Large goats, so including my, they're like teenagers. I have 42 large ones and then 9 babies. Oh, you kept her laying down. Good job. Willow transported her right into the heating pad. She's like, what? Hi, Basil. Welcome to the warmth.
Oh, I'm pretty little bit.
She's so cute. She looks so much like Nutmeg.
I know.
Yes, they're not all staying, but we won't start selling until later in the spring. So they'll all be staying for a while. I told Willow I would kind of like to get to the point where we have 20 senior does, and then, you know, the kids, they're pretty small. They don't eat a lot. They don't take up a lot of room. The only thing with kids is if they get, you know, sick or a problem, it can be a lot of work, but trying to improve with our bucks every year, so we'd like to keep the newer babies. Oh, good luck with your training, Mark. Have a good day. There's a lot of really nice goat farms there in Florida. I know that the Nigerian Dwarf Reserve Champion lives in Florida. I think in the Ocala area.
Wow.
Oh, your cousin breeds dogs. Oh, puppies are so fun. What kind of puppies?
Poor Snickers, his head is twisted back.
I know, Snickers. She hasn't warmed up yet. She was cold.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Tabby? English bulldogs. Oh my gosh, so cute. I haven't had a puppy. Gosh, I don't know if I've ever gotten a puppy. I've always ended up taking adult dogs from, you know, people who could no longer take care of them. But we are casually looking for an older puppy to live with the goats as a livestock guardian dog. We have a lot of coyotes in the area. At night when I hear them, it scares me for these little babies. So we do put up like a chain link around the door of the barn, which I close at night. It's 6 feet high, but I feel like some coyotes could scale that. So we've also put some lights around the door of the barn to kind of keep them away. And then their whole pasture is fenced, but luckily it's not been too bad. Our house dog kind of goes out and patrols around at night. You girls are so sleepy. Although all the girls are in here except for Frosty.
Oh, I know. I'm so happy we have so many girls.
All the girl babies and Mocha. Poor Mocha was not accepted by his mom, so he snuggles up with the other babies. And we give him lots of snuggles.
Twice the size of those new babies.
Yeah, he's like a big gigantic baby.
is. He still looks sleepy though.
Yeah, fortunately, we've not had any trouble with the goats. Where we used to live, the chickens would go into the corn because we were surrounded by corn on two sides. And so then I realized that, like, every once in a while, one would disappear. And so I think something was coming up in the corn and grabbing them. So here we kind of have more open fields around us, so there's less cover, but we have corn across the road. And we hear them at night. It sounds like there's a ton of them, but yeah. You know how they sound? It always sounds like a lot. So hopefully we'll get a guardian dog. I would like to get it soon so that way it can get used to having babies and smaller goats. Hi Dream, good morning. Hi Ace. Your goats are sleeping too. It's nap time after they eat. Time for a nap. I'm so tired. We tried to get all of these little ladies on the bottle. Did any of them drink the bottle really well?
Basil.
So Basil likes the bottle, but she's kind of a big chunker, so
Yeah.
this one really needs a bottle, and this one needs a bottle. Mocha, of course, drinks lots of bottles. Mocha usually gets fed 4 bottles a day. So he gets his breakfast, lunch, an afternoon or evening, kind of like a dinner, I guess, or supper. And then he gets fed before bed. But now he's starting to eat feed, so he can kind of snack on that in between bottles. And as you can see, he's growing very well. He's almost 2 weeks old. He'll be 2 weeks old on Friday. Really late on Friday. I think around 11 o'clock. Aw, so more puppies are coming soon. How exciting. Puppies are some of the cutest baby animals. The sisters, these are twin sisters right here. So I always like to think that when the dam was pregnant, they snuggled up like this. And now that they're born, they still snuggle up. So sometimes baby goats sleep with their eyes open, and it really drives me crazy because when you look at them, they kind of look like they're dead. And then you realize they're just sleeping with their eyes open. 9 dogs? Jeez, that's a lot of puppies. That's a lot of work. 2 boys and 7 girls. Aww. Oh, so none of them are full grown yet. Yeah, I guess it will be maybe a little while till they're ready. Basil's like, you're keeping me awake, Willow, with the broom. No, she can sleep through it. I feel like the goats are up all night. A lot of times when I check the camera, they're up walking around at like 3 and 4 in the morning.
That time we slept in the barn, Tia, Nutmeg just stood around your bed.
I know.
Right. It's in the same spot.
A couple weeks ago, it was -5, and Nutmeg was overdue with her buck kid. He's not in here right now. So I put a cot out here so I could keep an eye on her, but all night long, she just kept walking around and chewing her cud. And then every time I would peek out at her, she would get really happy to see that I was in the barn. Like she would forget I was under the blanket. So now that it's not as cold, I usually set an alarm for like every hour and 45 minutes. That way I can kind of catch If they do kid in between alarms, no, it's not been really long. But when it's negative below 0, they freeze so fast because they're all wet. See what I mean with the eyes open? You guys are so snuggly. So sweet. They're absolutely tickled pink to have 2 sets of twin does. And they're all will be in the senior kid class, so it's a pretty good chance that we'll get to show them all this year. I usually don't show them until they're at least 4 months old. So by the time these little girls are 4 months, it'll be May or June. So they'll be big enough to go to a show. There's a lot of shows in Indiana around that time.
A girl for every person.
I know. Now the problem is we don't have enough people to show.
Yeah,
Anybody wants to help, come show goats.
Yeah.
We will train you. And they're cute. I can't
Yeah.
promise that they're going to walk, though.
I will try to.
We will try to practice.
If they are like time, they'll be easy.
I don't know. Time was kind of, she's unusually sweet.
Yeah.
Time is Willow's baby, and she lets you shave her. She lets you do anything. She doesn't kick. She doesn't complain. She walks perfectly. She stands perfectly. She's so sweet.
It's so amazing.
She is.
I like another nutmeg.
Yeah, Nutmeg's normally very sweet, but today she was getting a little grumpy with me taking too long while she was on the milk stand.
Yeah.
And she's in heat, so that always makes them act crazy.
Yes.
That's why I always tell people, if you're going to get some pet goats, just get some wethers. There's no hormonal changes for them to go through. They're just basically the same all the time. Does, when they go into heat, they turn into a completely different goat, most of them. They're loud, they're grumpy. Hi, space buddies. Free food. Goat meat is good. Most of these are little ladies, though, that will be making milk for us in the future. So, I guess free food in that it'll be milk and fresh cheese. I love feta cheese, chèvre, ricotta, all things that are pretty easy to make with goat milk. Just takes time. I honestly can't make too much feta because I love the taste of it. Like, I'll eat the whole batch of feta and then I realize how many calories are in feta cheese. It's so good though, especially with like fresh watermelon and mint. It's amazing. Yes, and the caramels. So I took some caramels. I make them with goat's milk up to my feed store because I'm there all the time, so I know them really well. And the lady, her grandson, I guess, loved them. So she's like, do you make more caramels? My grandson has been driving me nuts for more caramels, and he left me a note to ask you.
Yeah, now that they're milking, you definitely can.
Yeah, now we have a lot of goats and milk.
Did Sassy make very much?
Maybe 2 cups or a cup and a half.
Yeah, we can separate.
She's been milking for like 8 months.
Yeah, we need to get them.
So Space Betty's time, it is 11:04. So I guess are you in Central Time? I'm in Eastern Time. I probably need to go feed the bucks. Did you feed the bucklings?
Oh yeah, I did.
You gave them feed or hay?
I gave them both.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to hold this for a minute? My feet are falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Snickers. My foot is like falling asleep. I hate to move. I don't know if I can stand up. Is there still milk in here? I think that's a mocha for lunch.
Yeah.
Or his second breakfast. Mocha would prefer like 3 breakfasts.
I feel like he had 3 breakfasts this morning.
Yeah,
Like
every time
3 separate bottles.
Drink the bottle, he tried to join
Yeah,
them.
he demanded more.
Did you feed the big bugs?
No.
I'm gonna run over and get them.
Alright. You guys all waking up?
You're being too loud.
It's only those sages.
Mocha mocha.
I think so the sound began now. My mom will be back in a few minutes. She's just feeding the bucks. Babies are really quiet.
Basil looks warm. Isn't she?
Yeah, she's definitely gotten warmer. Looks like her head's still shivering up a little bit, but definitely seems to be warming up. That's a big stretch. There you go. You wanna come in and see your babies? No, not yet. I don't see her. Okay, so all stretched out. Poor sleepy Mr. Mocha. Seriously.
Crumble.
Why are you so itchy?
Is it about that?
Yeah. They're all waking up now. You woke up everybody. I know.
Hermone's waking everyone up.
Taffy, why are you sleeping? That's better. Basil stretched like 5 times within the last 10 minutes. What's going on out here, guys?
Something actually looks good this year.
Oh yeah. See your Cheerio.
They're all stretched out.
I know. Yeah, she definitely warmed up. I want that to fall in here. She keeps stretching and then she'll throw up her lip.
Aww. Okay guys, so I think we're going to jump off for a while. Thanks for joining me on my morning chores. Always love seeing all of your comments, hearing from you guys. Hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. And again, we're back every morning about 9 o'clock a.m. Maybe earlier on Fridays, but I'm going to post about it. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.